Well, isn't this exciting? Back to Sherlock Holmes, also with a new ISP, so maybe, just maybe, the stream won't be so juddery. We'll see. It still runs through all the same hardware apart from the router, all the same network and everything external to the house. I had things replaced that I don't even know about. The OpenReach guy was here, he changed everything. It's been a long time, but I'm back, potentially. We'll see. We'll just see how it goes. I hope everyone's been doing well anyway, not that anyone's on the stream at the moment, but whatever. We're getting back into Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishments, or is it Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishments? Or no, Crimes and Punishments Sherlock Holmes. Who knows? Whatever. We're going to Riddle on the Rails, which is case 2. I did start this on a stream, but it didn't go well. It didn't go well at all, so I wasn't far into the case, so I'm just going to start that again and we'll go from the top. Hopefully the sound's okay. I might have a quick check of that myself actually, just to make sure before we get into it, because it's important that you can hear what's happening on this game. You can help solve the crime. Where are we? There we go. I think that's fine. It'll do. I'm sure someone will say soon enough if it's not. So we'll get in, we'll play this case, and hopefully the network will hold up. It seems to be so far. Touch wood. Riddle on the Rails. I can't remember the buttons on this properly, but I'm sure I'll work them out soon enough. This coffee is mega hot.
This trip to the countryside will be good for you, Holmes. As your friend and your doctor, I really do recommend that you give yourself a complete change of scene. Fresh air, brisk walks, bird watching, chopping wood.
Sounds intolerable. I mean, certainly it sounds delightful.
But you haven't yet told me who your friend is, the one we're going to visit.
He is a bee lover.
A bee lover? Do you mean that he keeps bees? That must be Mrs. Hudson, bringing the warm cloth that I requested.
There is someone to see you, Mr. Holmes.
I have no time. Send whoever it is away.
Yes, Holmes, I really think we ought to leave
that
now.
is sufficient in terms of volume. Watson? So, oh shit, I've just hit some...
Mycroft.
Sherlock.
Oh, Mr. Holmes? Perhaps you don't remember me. I'm Dr. Watson. We met at the Diogenes Club a few years ago. I documented our encounter in a short story I gave the title The Greek Interpreter.
He does remember you, Watson. My brother remembers everything, and that is why he is so valuable to the government.
We're about to depart for the
I'll
train
just turn
station.
my face off while we're going through this
You
cutscene.
know?
Sherlock, I need your help. There are people who presently threaten both our country and the crown itself. You must help us with those methods of yours.
Need help. Those are not words I would readily associate with you, Mycroft.
I wrote you a letter, but you did not reply. And this is not about politics. It's about people. People similar to those whom you pretend to defend in your petty detective affairs.
Everything is about politics with you, Mycroft. I'm not interested. Have some of your agents, your spies, or worse, undertake this job of yours. You are defending your people, and they have little to do with the people I choose to help, I can assure you.
What do you mean, your
That's the
people?
point. You think exactly as they do.
Who are they?
The Merry Men. He is talking about the Merry Men, a band of idealistic terrorists.
Sherlock, do please think about it. They are planning something diabolical. Your country needs you.
You need me, Mycroft, and you are not the country. Although if your waistline expands very much further.
Mrs.
How
Hudson,
rude.
tea will not be necessary. Dr. Watson, the train conductor, Mr. Parker, is aware that you will be 7 minutes late. You are in the 4th car. The train will be waiting for you.
Okay, here we go, I
Sherlock,
think.
enjoy your time in Staffordshire.
Action time.
And do, please, at least write to me on your
Let's
return.
go to Staffordshire. Watson?
Holmes, please call a cab while I pack my suitcase. We shall be late for the train.
Is that woman in there? Yes, she is. Dirty boy. What's a dog do?
Look after Mrs. Hudson for us, Toby. Watson, I'll hold a cab for us. We leave in 5 minutes for the station.
Onward! A week later. Time flies. The bit rate is dropping considerably. But it's been stable. The connection has been stable.
What a gloomy night. It was warmer inside the waiting hall.
Since the station master told us that the train is about to arrive, we should not have to wait very much longer.
Yes, at
Here it
last.
comes.
Attention! The train is arriving at the station. Please stand well away from the platform edge.
I'll take your bags and your blasted archive suitcase. But, Holmes, the headlight. It's faded away.
Uh-oh.
Something is wrong. I can't hear any sound from the incoming train.
Excuse me, sir. Can you explain what has happened?
I don't know. It's
I
as
don't
if
really
the
know.
train vanished into thin air.
Holmes, say something.
Quick, fetch a lantern and let us take a look.
It's too dark. Only fog and rails, nothing else.
There is no use in stumbling around here at night. We will come back tomorrow.
Indeed. Very early. Very, very early. I wonder how early. Solve the mystery of the vanished train. Okay, we've obviously got nothing at the moment. Continue.
Well, here we are again at Evesham Station. We have a full day ahead. Let us begin our investigation.
Let's inspect the rails where the train vanished. I also want to inspect this place. Well, that's a run. Alright, that's and then what's that one again? Okay. Run, Sherlock, run. Oh. What happened there? Huh? Why can't I get down there? Ah. We're at the back of the station, which means that the rails aren't here.
What should we do next, Holmes?
Go through this door, Watson, onto the other side of the station. What about in here?
First of all, let us examine the area where the train disappeared.
Yeah, okay, Sherlock. Now, did it come this way because we were going to go to London? Right. What is that? Out of the way, Watson. So,
This is the place where we saw the train vanish last night.
it is indeed.
Railway sleepers. Nothing unusual.
There is a bottle there.
A discarded item, possibly thrown from the train. There are no tracks or footprints on the ground. The rails have not been touched. There's nothing unusual here.
Right. So we're looking at everything.
There are no
Nothing
signs to
unusual.
indicate that the train ran off the track, nor are there any other traces. There is nothing whatsoever. There are no clues. But then, a negative result is also a result.
Oh, I see what you're getting at. No clues and you're smiling.
Yes, Watson, I do smile on occasion. This mystery appears very promising. This investigation won't be simple. We shall require a map of the region.
Perhaps
Railway sleepers. Nothing unusual.
Okay. So solve the mystery, blah, 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 blah. Find more information about the vanished train. Locate a map of the surrounding area. Well, there must be one of those in the station. There has to be, Watson.
the whole
Would you
train
agree?
just disappeared. It's
I know,
unbelievable.
I know it's disappeared. That's why we're here. That's why this is case 2, Watson. Let's talk to him. He's a shady old character.
Good morning. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson.
Yes, I remember you. I'm Station Master Everett. You were here last night. So, you are Mr. Holmes, the great detective. Will you be investigating what happened?
I shall indeed.
He wears glasses, this
It is
man. See the
extraordinary
two
that
marks
an
on the side of
entire
his nose?
train could disappear like that. And to think of all the poor people inside it, the passengers, the driver.
Well, they're not counting as a clue. I think they are. That he's wearing. Oh, 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 oh. Full grey hair. What's this badge? An honorary badge. A bit of dirt on his sleeve. He's married. Okay. Or he's pretending to be married. I'd like some information.
Could you
about
please
the
give us
train,
any
please.
details about the train?
Well, there was nothing so very special about it. At least not that I can recall. My memory's not what it used to be. However, if you need it, you can have the train composition report. It's inside my office.
Don't go! It could be a trap.
I would be glad to have a detailed map of the local railway district.
But of course, please, take the one that's pinned inside the waiting hall.
I will.
See you later, my good man.
I can hear a dog on the left. Anything in left luggage? Let's.
Railway post bags.
This could be the work of a magician. A vanishing train. It's just not heard of, Watson. The map. If you please. Oh, where's he running to?
Holmes, how is it even possible for a train to disappear?
Magic, I've just said. There we go. Let's take this map.
This map will be useful.
Does it? Does it really? I'm not sure. What's this? Okay, it's not letting us go to the map, are there? Well, it only lets us select the station. I'm not sure. Not sure what I'm supposed to do there. We'll have a look around here first. Junk pile.
An old locomotive bell. This part is probably from a locomotive. This place serves as a storage area for the station.
What about that box, Holmes? Why can't we get in that box?
This part is probably from a locomotive.
No shit, Sherlock. Holmes, we need to have a closer investigation of that box that's on the table. But you won't. Okay.
Holmes, how is it even possible for a train to disappear?
Shut up, Watson. Can we get down here? No, we can't. Okay. I'm not entirely sure what I need to do now. I have to go back to that carriage. What's this? What's this? Message to all stations. Mr. Robinson is located at Bridlington Station. It sounds like we might have...
I think we should meet this Mr. Robinson.
Destination. I think Sherlock agrees. Can't do anything with that.
Here is the train set.
Yeah, we'll take that. So, on this we had the locomotive, first carriage, coal, which makes sense because you need something to power the train. The first class car, the postal wagon, a special wagon ordered by Mr. Robinson. What is in that special wagon? And then second class.
A telegraph.
Nothing down there. Okay, driver, can you take me somewhere? No? Um... Wrong button. How do I get that menu up again? Oh, not that one. How do I get that?
The whole train just
Yeah, I
disappeared.
know,
It's
Watson.
unbelievable.
Why won't this let us select any other destination? What haven't I done? Ah, speak to the station guy. See what he thinks about all this.
According to the train composition report, there was a special wagon. What does that entail?
That's a highly secure car, ordered by a private party. It is generally to carry something of value.
Like what?
Those wagons have iron walls, you know, without any windows. And they're fitted with a complex key lock.
That is important information. Do you know what was inside this particular wagon?
Certainly not. No, that's private. And it's not my responsibility to allot the wagons to whoever.
Was there anything exceptional about any of the passengers aboard the train?
What do you mean? Like officials? I wouldn't know. Oh, but now that you mention it, yes, there was something. There was a message from Bridlington station saying that the train had been delayed because of an issue with the passengers. But what kind of problem that they didn't say?
That is interesting. You mentioned a problem at Bridlington station. I should like to visit this station. Could you mark it on the local map?
Of course. It's a suburban railway station. You might take a cab there.
See you later, my good man.
Right, so we've now got Bridlington on the map, so we can travel, which is good. Find out what the special wagon was carrying, retrieve information about passengers that were present at the night train. Passengers that were present at the night train, or passengers present on the night train. Let's go, Watson. Which way? Which way? Not this way. Through here? No. Let's go the long way. To Bridlington, my dear fellow. Oh, well. Quick trip to Bridlington.
The whole train just disappeared. It's
Oh,
unbelievable.
and I've changed the script, Watson. Oh, got quite a few things going on here. And spooky music. Excuse me, dear fellow. May we have a little chit-chat? We look suspicious. Highly suspicious. Well, let's go in here, Watson. I see somebody. Cowboy. Yeehaw.
Good day to you, sir.
Good day. To whom am I speaking?
My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is...
Are you a representative of this damned railway company? Because I have a complaint.
We are not from the railway company. We are...
Well, in that case, Mr. Shamrock Flomes, please excuse me, but I'm not in the mood for idle chit-chat at the moment.
Let's scout this fella out. Australian hat. Fancy shoes, crocodile skin. It's Jimmy Nail.
You must be Mr. Robinson, is that correct?
Yes?
I am leading the investigation of the disappearing train. It would help if you could answer my questions.
Ah, well, all right. I have nothing to hide.
I never said you did, sir.
I presume it was you who placed the order for the special wagon.
Yes. It was to transport my valuable prototype safely to London. My prototype is a revolutionary device. It is capable of producing electricity. I'm a businessman and an engineer. I had already found several potential customers for my invention, but I was very optimistic about the directors' board who were travelling on the train last night.
Ah.
You mentioned a director's board. Which company do they own?
The Chilean Barcazes Company. I had made an appointment with them. Now they are lost, along with the train and my prototype.
What do you know about the Barcazes Company?
It's a large South American company. They showed a great deal of interest in my prototype, and they seemed wealthy enough to do business with.
This revolutionary machine of yours, was it very valuable?
For God's sake, sir, it is priceless. It could change the world we live in, and yet I was selling it for almost nothing. I am a humanitarian, you see. I do not know if I will ever be able to get over this disaster. I cannot believe that it disappeared with that damned train.
Mr. Robinson, could you please clarify? Were you travelling alongside your prototype?
Yes, I was. But I had to step off the train. And all because of this stupid station master.
Ooh.
I received a telegram declaring that an important person, a Mr. Bromsby, wished to see you in the waiting room. I merely informed you of this.
Mr. Bromsby is a wealthy gentleman. His interest in my invention was truly unexpected. So yes, of course, I agreed to see him. Unfortunately, he wasn't there. I thought perhaps he might have been delayed, so I chose to wait a while. But despite my requests, the train left the station without me. Absolutely unacceptable.
Very
The
suspicious.
timetable is strict. We cannot wait any longer. The regulations require the train to be on time.
You are an idiot. You will pay for it. I will sue you.
Goodbye, sir.
But to be fair, it's kind of a blessing because if this guy,
I will not move from here until I receive my
if
refund.
that guy had been on the train, then we would have lost a line of inquiry. Who's this guy? An angry passenger.
This is an absolute scandal. It's always the same with these rail companies. No respect for the customer.
Let's have a little look at this fella. What's that? A cheap ticket. A ring. What's this? Rough skin.
Please calm down, sir. What is your concern?
Concern? What is my concern? I'll tell you what my concern is. Last night I were on the train as usual with my colleague, heading home. Then along came this ridiculous ticket inspector, who started arguing that our tickets were invalid. He made us get off the train, and he was extremely rude about it.
Were you aboard the train that vanished last night?
Yes, I heard that it disappeared. But I don't care because we would have stopped before then anyway. Our tickets were valid and no doubt about it. And then, to top it all, the ticket inspector pushed everyone else out too, except for a bunch of rich. Well, because their type don't need a ticket.
Can you recall anything more specific about this fortunate group?
Well, yes. They were all foreigners. Spanish-looking toffs with snake eyes.
Goodbye, sir. The ticket inspector forced all the passengers from the train, except for the directors of the Barcazes Chilean Company.
There's a setup going on here. Now, where's that inspector
Holmes,
gone?
how is it even possible for a train to disappear?
Or the station master, whoever he is.
A telegraph.
Let's examine. Can't get up there. We'll speak to him in a second. Let's get the Hawkeye on. I can't really remember what these buttons do. Oh. God save the Queen.
Good day to you, gentlemen. How may I help you?
I think you
Good
know,
day to you,
sir.
sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I am investigating the unfortunate disappearance of last night's train.
I see. I'm Station Master Bertram, but my supervisor has not informed me about this. I do not know if...
Do not worry. I have only a few questions. Station Master Everett from Evesham told us that you reported a problem with some passengers last night.
Indeed. This train is a regular line for those who work at Nottingham. But yesterday, everyone was asked to get off the train here at my station. I've no idea why, and it delayed the train. But the worst of it is that now I have to deal with two furious passengers who are complaining about the company's service.
He says it delayed
They
the
stayed
train.
here the whole night.
But
people
before he
do
said
not
the train
usually
had to
pay
leave on
much
time.
attention to the regulations, you see. There are very strict and clear rules. Paragraph 234 of Article 2G-43 states that in the event of a complaint, you must...
Yes, thank you. I understand.
Now before, I don't know if you caught that, but he definitely said, the guy in crocodile shoes, the reason he was left behind was because the train had to leave on time. Now he's saying the train was delayed. So which one was it? He is young. Oh.
Apart from the passengers disembarking, did you notice anything else that was unusual last night?
I did. And I mentioned it in my report to our higher management on the matter.
What was it?
Sorry, but I can't tell you. The station master's reports are confidential.
Confidential, you say. How long have you been working here?
I've worked here long enough to be quite capable of managing a railway station.
Let me speak frankly, Mr. Bertram. Your age and your lack of confidence in your position are quite apparent. You cannot deny that you have only recently completed your studies.
I was at the top of my class.
Listen here, young man. I am aware that you wish to protect yourself behind all these regulations, but I represent the law.
And you are obstructing the investigation of an important case. I would suggest that you cooperate with Mr. Holmes. Think of your career.
Yes.
Ah, that is... Well, I'll tell you everything. First of all, I scolded the ticket inspector, for it was he who asked the passengers to leave the train. It was not his right to do so. He was very
Okay,
rude.
we need to find
And
this
then,
ticket inspector.
later on, I received a most peculiar telegram from my colleague at Chesterfield Station, the next stop along the line.
What did the telegram say?
Well, that was the peculiar thing. It was almost unreadable. It was full of errors and awfully vague. It was hard to understand if the train had correctly passed that station or not. You can read it for yourself.
Yes, show me.
We ought to visit Chesterfield Station. We need to confirm if the station master saw the train or not.
How do I see this? Duarted I 0035 Ariveg Etation. Could this be a message written by somebody who speaks a different language? So we're going to go to Chesterfield. What have we got on here? Okay. What have we got going on? Wait there. Wait there. Oh. Oh, no links. Okay. The train vanished with people, but the Chilean stayed on the train. I think they were intentionally left on the train. Without a doubt. We'll open that up as a deduction, or whatever the hell that is that's going on there. Right, what we're looking for here. Why is this shown on screen? Ah. Oh. Oh. What's this now?
The insurance policy for Robinson's machine. A significant sum.
What if that electricity generator could do something that essentially zaps them? I don't know if it could make them disappear, but pushes them somewhere else. Let's speak to that fella.
Don't touch anything, please.
Yeah, whatever. I want to ask him about this insurance policy, if I can.
According to this document, you have insurance for your prototype.
Oh, thank God. Where did you find it?
Near the telegraph station.
I must have lost it when I tried to send a message, which I was prevented from
I
doing.
apologise for that, but regulations state that public access to the telegraph is strictly prohibited.
Upon my word, you keep on digging that hole of yours. You have no idea who I am.
Ronnie Pickering?
I see that you kept your grip sack with you. Why don't you leave it in the luggage room?
I've had other things to think about. I lost my prototype. And this idiot station master just stands here doing nothing to help.
Oh, but...
Well, that won't do at all. Station master, I believe that the regulations state that any passenger luggage should be taken to the luggage room.
I'll do it right away, sir. Sorry, sir.
No need to apologise.
This Robinson is quite a character. We should learn more about him.
By looking through his bag. Yes.
I will not move from here until I receive my refund.
Okay. Let's have a little look out here. A little peek around the station. What's going on up here? Anything or nothing? Nothing. Run. What this one?
Railway post bags.
Robinson's bag.
This gripsack belongs to Mr. Robinson.
I think we should open it, Holmes. This is what they call force majeure. I'll keep watch.
Of course.
Okay. Right. Oh. Can we move that inner one? Yes. Well, let's move it up here. Then we can see. It's not quite aligning. How far does this one turn around? Okay, what if it was that? And there. Unless there's something on that one. There we go.
Look, Watson. A bundle of contracts.
Ooh.
Very suspicious. We should study them. An exclusive sales contract. Mr. Robinson is the seller.
He's not responsible for any problems that may arise with a prototype after purchase. Whether or not those issues were known by either party at the time of purchase. That's some get out clause, isn't it?
Yet another exclusive sales contract. Mr. Robinson is the seller. Yet another
So has he been doing exclusive sales
Mr.
with
Robinson is the
several
seller.
people?
Yet another. Mr. Robinson is the seller. Well, it is very clear that this Mr. Robinson received prepayments from various people
Indeed.
for his machine.
Indeed. Oh. We'll leave that. We'll leave that one for now. I am going to have to take a very quick break. I'll be back in a few moments. Okay, I'm back. Wasn't away for long. Don't know what it's like where you are, but it's pretty warm here today. I think the mic's back on, isn't it? Yes. So I've had a look in this fella's bag. He sold contracts to a lot of people. They're a little bit iffy. Oh, don't go that way. Let's go back. I'm going to ask him about them. I think so. I think we should. Warehouse. I'll have a look in the warehouse first. Anything or nothing? Nothing.
I'm always wondering what's on your mind, Holmes.
Right. Let's go and talk to this guy. Again.
I will not move from here until I receive my refund.
How do I get into... There we go. Right, where are those contracts? Are they... We've got the insurance policy. Oh wait, there, they did not pick up the contract. Right, let's have a look again. I thought we had. That's not letting us pick anything up. Right.
It's a scandal. An absolute outrage.
It is an outrage. Right. I say we go to Chesterfield. See what was going on there. Right.
This Robinson fellow seems suspicious to me.
He does to me as well. Watson. He does to me as well.
This bin is full of empty bottles.
Should collect them. In years to come, they might be worth something.
This Robinson fellow seems suspicious to me.
Yes, there's something very fishy going on. Oh, I didn't want to go into that. Open the door.
A telegraph.
A telegraph and a telegram.
I had thought that all station masters knew the Morse code, but apparently not.
Not if it wasn't a station master who was sending the telegraph. And that could be why it was misspelt. What happens with Hawkeye? Anything or nothing? Not a lot.
How could he fall asleep at work like this? Excuse me, sir. Wake up. Ah, his breath. He must have swallowed half a distillery.
And that explains the how.
By his sleeping off the alcohol, you mean? Wake up, please, sir.
Huh? What? The 18-hour 72 train has arrived?
Good day to you. We are investigating the disappearance of last night's train, and we should like to ask you a few questions. Were there any passengers who got off that particular train at your station last night?
No, nobody, it seems to me. Although I did not leave my office, so...
No doubt you were very busy.
You don't say. You can't ever get any peace around here. Now you have to send a telegram each time a train arrives and departs. Oop.
Let's take a closer look at this fella. well.
Station Master Bertram from Bridlington showed me a strange telegram that he received from you last night. It concerned the train, but it was barely comprehensible.
What? He's a fastidious little twerp, that Bertram. I remember everything quite clearly. It was late, and I was tired, but I did my work. So what? There's no need to be so petty.
You were not tired, you were inebriated. Tell me the truth now, or I shall not hesitate to document your state in my report.
My friend means that you will end up by being sacked from your position.
Yes.
All right. So I was drunk. I don't remember all of yesterday, to be truthful to you. Please don't go harsh on me.
Holmes, this man has consumed a considerable amount of alcohol. He's not entirely helpless yet, but...
It will not be long before he is. Obviously, his testimony cannot be trusted.
Right, what have we got here? We'll make that connection there.
I'm always wondering what's on your mind, Holmes.
Okay, let's have a propaganda around this station. As in, a good look. Not propaganda, propaganda. Not a lot going on really, is there? What's this? Bottle. So no clues there. Is that into his office?
Locked. There is no sense in asking the station master to open it. We shall have to pick the lock.
Let's do that. There we go. That was easy. Right, we're in. Let's look at the floor.
Bags were recently dragged here. French wine, a remarkable vintage. These bottles are too expensive for a station master's wage.
And I
They
felt
were
that
likely taken from the parcels.
that telegram that came through looked kind of like it could have been French. French spelling. I'm not sure.
This Robinson fellow seems suspicious.
Railway post bags.
Yeah, we haven't found anything good in them yet. No, I won't get out the door. What's in here? What's in here, Watson? Ooh. That looks like something that could move a machine.
A handcar wheelbase. Interesting. It appears that elements of the same construction were scattered everywhere. Watson, please tell me, do you believe in magic?
Of course not, Holmes.
Then you are of the opinion that a train cannot simply disappear.
Well, we both know that that is obvious. Why are you asking such peculiar
That
questions?
was not the real train that
A
disappeared.
little patience, Watson. You will understand my point quite soon. So, are you quite certain that you saw the train at Evesham Station?
Yes, of course. We saw it coming. The headlights, and heard the whistle.
But that is it. We didn't see the train itself.
Exactly.
But... Oh, Holmes, I'm a little confused.
No? Ah, okay. Okay. Let's reconstruct it. Can we reconstruct it?
I should use the appropriate object here. I should use the appropriate object here.
Okay, so can I pick that up? Put that in there.
I should use the appropriate object here.
Okay. That's a wheel. And so is that.
I should use the appropriate object
I
here.
don't know. Can I not turn that around? Can't seem to get it over there.
I should use...
Yeah, okay, Holmes. Brakes.
I should use the appropriate object here.
Where would brake go? In the middle. No? What else have we got?
I should use the appropriate object here.
Well, the brakes would need to go near a wheel, would they not?
I should use the appropriate object here. I should use the appropriate object here.
Move. No. Why can't I put that wheel over there? Is there a wheel missing? It looks like it's a... Oh, there we go. There we go. That's what I wanted. Right. A wheel. And the brakes. Yeah, that's better. I thought we'd go in the middle. There's a wooden board. Can we get that? Can we get that on there? No. What about on here? Come on. How about this way? I need to get this at the right angle. Yeah, that definitely goes there. But I can't work out how you put it on. Go that way. this way. That looks like the right angle. Oh, there we go. At last. At last, Watson.
So, now here we have the fake train that we saw approaching Evesham Station last night.
Doesn't look much like a train to me.
Be patient, Watson, I haven't finished yet. Try using your imagination. Our train requires only a headlight and a steam whistle.
This Robinson fellow seems suspicious to me.
So we need the whistle and the headlight. And you know what? I think it's one of those. Was it in this one? Was it in the other place? I don't think it was in here.
These tools were used quite recently. They are still muddy. We should ask about them.
Now, there are some pieces that are missing, and I think I know where they are. Ah.
A fishing advertisement.
Where's that fella gone? A whistle. And a headlight with the dynamo. This seems perfect. So what, let's speak to this fella first. And then... How did we get to him before? Is he in here? There he is. There he is.
You have quite a
I
number
wanna
of
ask about
dirty
your
tools
dirty
lying
tool.
around here.
Ah, yes. Well, thank you for reminding me. I should clean them. Although, might be easier to put them outside. Seems it might start raining soon.
I meant, what were they used for?
Some workers come here and borrowed them from me. They wanted to lift the edge of the railway to one of the stations on the line so that the water wouldn't come in too close.
Who were these workers?
Well, they didn't seem to be from the company, but they was fine lads. They invited me to share a drink. And whatever it was, it had a kick to it. They wasn't English. No, I don't believe so. But see, they knew just what a man needed to brighten up his dull evening.
I bet they did.
Ah, will I ever get any peace?
No.
I'm always wondering what's on your mind, Holmes.
Okay, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Rebuild. Oh, wrong way, Watson. This way, this way. Why have I gone into first person? I'll go back to. There we go. That's better. Wrong thing. Wrong thing. Alright. Now we have the light.
This.
Holmes, what can we do to make the steam whistle work?
It is elementary, my dear Watson. We shall need a fire extinguisher.
Fire extinguisher. Okay.
I need something.
Something long to attach a headlight and a fire extinguisher.
I need something long for the headlight to be attached.
Okay, a fire extinguisher and something long. get back into these. There's a long pole and a fire extinguisher. Perfect.
The fire extinguisher is installed. The long pole is now attached. It will allow us to connect the headlight.
And then we connect
The headlight
headlights.
is attached. Now let us see what we have here.
Something that appears like a train from a distance.
The steam whistle is...
And from a distance, Watson.
Watson, I do believe that we have created an exact replica of the train that vanished in front of us last night. The criminal mind can be most inventive. I am somewhat in awe.
So such a thing is possible. If someone went to all the trouble of creating this fake train, then it was surely with the intention of stealing the real one.
Ah, Watson, you should not jump to
moved it on a different
conclusions.
track.
In fact, this does not tell us very much at all, except that the train did not evaporate into thin air.
Although you half suspected it.
Huh. At any rate, we now need to find where the real train might be hidden. I suggest we use my archives to find a more detailed map of our surroundings.
Well, I hope that justifies our having to load your massive archive suitcase onto the cab. It made us extremely unpopular with our driver. A fake train.
Yeah. Exactly. Right, we need to go through the archives. What are we going through the archives for again? Actually, let's talk to that fellow again first.
Ah, will I ever get any
Oh,
peace?
whatever. Let's leave him. Leave him, Watson.
Now we have two maps. We must combine them properly.
Yeah, let's. Wait there. What am I looking for here? How big is this map? Can I turn this because this needs to this needs to go around a little bit, I think. There's that piece, you can't see where I'm pointing. But in the middle of this map, you see that shape, and then over the right of that map. No, it's not the same. It's the same sort of shape, but that's not it.
Here it is. There is a side branch to the railway. Its first switch is
there
located
we
between
go, look at
Bridlington
that.
and Chesterfield stations. There is one more station to be visited. It is located between Chesterfield and Evesham,
Okay.
and there should be a side railway to the nearby quarry. There is a small section of a railway at the end of Evesham station.
Well, this is a lot of stuff to be looking at.
This suitcase contains my archives.
I'm always wondering what's on your mind, Holmes.
Right, where's this switch? Is it this way? I think I might be going too far here for this. Okay, that way then. No. Okay, maybe we just travel to the railway switch. You don't walk there. What's this? Yeah, it's okay. What zone?
A fake train. Ha! What a clever and devilish trick.
Right.
The switch is rusted, but it still works.
Okay. And then... What's that? Nothing. I don't think there's anything up here. Ah, wrong thing. Examine the side railway branch. Okay, well... Is that through the map? I have to do that. No. I'm already here. Can I go up here? No, I can't. So there must be something around here. What's in get out of the way? Further up the track, perhaps? Ah.
Mines. This is interesting.
Send her that way, send your fake one.
It would be quite possible for someone to redirect the train towards the mines.
It would. Let's go and see them. What's happening with these deductions here? We're not sure yet. We're not sure. Oh.
Here are the mines, Holmes. They appear to be abandoned.
The distance between the tracks is about 4 feet 8 inches. A lightly loaded vehicle came this way.
And horse.
There is a wooden beam lying on the rails. A small vehicle with wooden beams went down this way.
Somebody's ringing.
This mine has completely collapsed, Holmes.
It is curious, but to be truthful, I am not
What's going on here?
entirely surprised.
It's difficult to...
I don't think those clues can be linked yet.
Someone removed these screws, most probably to take down the rails. A few feet of the rails have been dismantled.
What's this?
This is an unusual kind of paper, stiff and dry. It was used for a specific purpose. Let us look inside.
Explosives?
Sawdust. I am almost certain it is a... Watson, could you assist, please? Do you have your
I think it's
pistol?
going to explode.
Good. Fire at this package.
That's explosives.
Dynamite.
Let's have a little look in here. Metal box.
This box must be the safe. Let's open it.
Another one of these. Let's move that up a little bit. Actually. Yeah. Can it be that one? It can indeed. Ah. Wait there. Is that it? No, it's not. Let's move them all up slightly. Oh shit. this work? It did work.
The Mexican company Caracal and the Chilean Barcazas both want to buy the mines. I need more information. Perhaps Mycroft could help.
Right, examine the side railway branch that leads to the quarry at the station located between Chesterfield and Evesham. Oh, wait there. Well, have I not done that? No. I thought I had. Oh no. How do you get to that then? Let's go there. The mysterious music. Who's this fella then? Hey!
A funny character. He looks anxious.
Let's have a look.
And he is not an Englishman.
Yeah, let's check that cigarette. Cigar. Cuban? Oh, of course.
This scent is familiar to me, but in order to recognize it, I must combine my associations into one picture.
Sherlock Holmes has studied the ash of every cigar. And he can tell what cigar it is from the ash, I believe. Right, all I've got to do here, rotate. Rotate and move. Oh, what's that mean? Ah, okay. I don't understand. There was a little bit. Something's a little bit off there. If I spin it right around this way, that's better. There we go. And then is that it?
A greenish brown cigar with a strong aroma, a hint of peppermint. Ricardo.
You already know the name of this man? Holmes, you amaze me.
No, Watson, I refer to the cigar. It is a Ricardo Turrent, a Mexican cigar of an excellent quality. Quite an expensive one, too.
Okay.
This ashtray is full of ash and cigar stubs. Apparently, there was a conflict between the Mexicans and the Chileans. This ashtray is full of ash and
Yeah, 3 types by the looks of it.
a greenish-brown cigar with a strong aroma, a hint of peppermint. These ashes and cigar stubs are similar to the one that we found on the floor. Some of the stubs were recently smoked. There are others that appear fairly
So
old.
this fella's been here before.
That means that the fellow spent several days here. Judging by his clothes, he's hardly a traveller or a tramp.
Well concluded, my dear fellow. A man who smoked the Ricardo brand of Mexican cigar spent several long days at Doncaster Station.
Okay. Where did he go? He went out this way, didn't he? But is there anything we can see here? Yes, there is.
Newspaper articles on horse racing. Hurdle, steeplechase and flat racing. He is a true enthusiast, Holmes. Newspaper article.
Yeah. There's something else to pick up on here then. But what?
Betting slips for horse racing.
There's still more. But what? But what?
Betting slips.
Why is it not marking that as green? It's green on
Betting-
there, but it's not on here. So there must be something that you have to pick up on. Is there? Ah, rotate.
The sums are quite impressive.
It can be an expensive vice. This man had probably used all his savings.
I asked Mycroft to find out some information on the WEA Coal Company. Here is his reply, and it is an interesting one.
Is it now? Okay. What do you mean there was no grudge? I don't know if there was or
A
not.
telegraph. A telegraph.
I'll try and find that
Holmes,
guy.
look. There's a flooded area over here.
I believe that the flooded area might be worth checking.
Wait there, though. Let's not get carried away yet. What's this guy saying?
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock
day.
Holmes, and this is Dr. John Watson. We are investigating the case of the vanished train.
Is that so? Well, good day, gentlemen. I am Mr. Duff, the station master of this station. I'll be happy to help you in any way I can, but There's not much that I can tell you about last night.
Let's investigate this guy. A ring mark, indeed. But no ring. Missing button. Melancholy. There's something that we're missing here, Watson. No badge. No watch.
It appears that you may be at risk of some flooding along the line here.
You mean that the whole bloody lake is at our feet?
Quite so. But it is strange, because according to my map there should be a quarry here, and behind that the lake.
How should I know? I only arrived here a few months ago.
And where did you work before that?
I was working in Nottingham, but I asked for a quieter place, so they transferred me here. Life is cheaper. I can't really complain.
Did any passengers leave or board the train last night?
No. I saw no one as usual. I reported the train's passage by telegraph, just the same as all the other nights.
I observe that you are a gambling man, Mr. Duff. You had hoped that your relocation to this small town might have helped ease your addiction, but it was not to be.
I beg your pardon? Addiction to what?
We found a number of horse racing tickets inside your office. Well, well, we all have our weaknesses. An expensive obsession, surely, for a station master.
It is none of your business. I occasionally attend the races with my colleagues. And anyway, that's my private life.
There was a gentleman of Mexican origin, I believe, in the waiting room. Did you notice him?
What? A Mexican? Here in the back of beyond? Are you quite sure about that?
Goodbye, sir. It is obvious that we cannot inspect the quarry. Instead, we can check the beach area around the flooded lake. Watson, it seems that both South American companies were involved in the purchase of the mine.
The man at Doncaster who fled our approach, he smokes Mexican cigars. Perhaps...
Yes, Watson. We should certainly speak with him.
Okay, what have we got here? I can hear music. I think someone's got some music on outside. But we'll leave that for a second. Let's have a look in here. Where's he gone, this fella? He's not out here. Can't go any further. Wrong button. Examine the beach area. Which... Is that not that? I don't know if you can get along here. Ah, what's this?
This railway branch should...
Yeah, examine that.
The
please.
rail is rusted and looks old, but the railway is still usable. The railway ends here. That is strange.
Is that classed as examining the beach area? No. We talk to Watson. What's he
Holmes,
saying?
I don't understand. Why do you care so much about this business with the mines?
Hmm. Right. About this.
The switch is rusted, but it still works.
Hmm. I don't know. If it was going fast enough, it would go in, I would guess. I'm gonna say that. There's a lot more to unpick here. Alright, where's this guy? He ran out of here, so he must be somewhere. Get out of the way, Watson. There he is again.
Please, sir, we would ask you not to leave. We have some questions.
Are you the police?
No, we are employed by the railway company. We are collecting witness statements about the train that disappeared last night.
Lo siento, I'm in a hurry.
Really? It seemed that you were waiting here for someone. Could you tell us if you were at the station last night?
No, I just arrived from South America.
A formidable journey, no doubt. Which country are you from?
De Chile.
Let's inspect. cigar. Martial arts, indeed.
Chile? But you are Mexican.
No, you are wrong. Why would you think I'm Mexican?
Because of your cigars.
Sí, cigarrillos. So what?
Those cigars are the Ricardo brand, from Mexico. It is quite impossible to find them anywhere but there.
Pero not your business.
I don't suppose that you are on vacation. What business brought you here?
I was to meet my fellow compañeros, who were due to arrive yesterday. They were on that damn train. I will stay here and hope that the authorities find them, or their bodies. It's now my responsibility to repatriate them.
Who authorized you to do that?
The company I work for.
Could you tell me the name of the company?
It's not your concern.
No, it is.
And what is your
I'm
name?
asking.
Enough questions. Buenas tardes.
Not a very friendly man, and he...
Not sure. I'm not sure about that one. What are the other clues? No. I don't want that. Yeah, I think that is a case for Robinson. He was up to something, wasn't he? One prototype, multiple contracts. Why does this keep skipping into first person? What else do we have in this case book? Examine Doncaster railway station. Is that where we are right now? I think so. I think so. We've been in there. Oh! I just heard some kind of electric buzz.
Railway post bags.
There'll be something in one of these post bags at some point. Here we go.
This post bag belongs to the station master.
Letter to a lawyer, indeed. Mm-hmm.
The station master appears to have found himself in some financial trouble.
Okay, easy to blackmail. Or to get to do something. Let's please speak to him.
You'll find nothing interesting here, I'm afraid.
going to say the Mexicans are angry. What's this? Yeah. It's plausible. We'll come back to that. Inspect the beach area around the lake, which I feel like I've done. Should go back. We can't get further up there. Let's go back to this section over here. So that would push it onto this side. You can't go over.
The railway ends here.
All these trains and railway stations, Chileans, Mexicans, and Robinson with his prototype. Holmes, I'm utterly lost.
I think we need to travel. Let's go to Evesham. Let's collect some more information. Where's that sideline? What did it want us to do again? The side railway branch at Evesham, which is London Way, and then left. Is this it? It is indeed.
There was a building here not so long ago.
But I don't understand, Holmes. Why would anyone destroy the shed in such a manner?
It was disassembled in great haste. It is most odd.
Multiple traces of what?
This road should lead to the town of Evesham. Traces. Let's take a closer look. Nothing interesting.
Same size?
The distance between the
No.
tracks is about 6 feet 7 inches.
So that is not the same size as one at the
The vehicle
mines.
would have been heavy, as these tracks are quite deep. These traces are relatively fresh and were made by a large truck loaded with materials.
See, they were 4 feet 8 inches. That's 6 feet 7 inches. Do we have more here? No. What's this? I don't know, we can't get up there.
All these trains and railway stations, Chileans, Mexicans, and Robinson with his prototype. Holmes, I'm...
Yes, I know. So, there's more to see here, more to find. But what is it? What is it?
This road should lead to the town of Evesham.
Ah, the beach. Right, I thought that part of the station was the beach. Well, we'll go to the beach, we'll have a little look around the beach as well.
Here we are at the beach
No, this
that
is
is
different.
located near the quarry and Doncaster station. It doesn't look like a...
What size tracks?
These traces were made by a carriage. Look.
How big?
Nothing interesting here.
No?
Nothing interesting here.
What about this one?
Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here.
Why?
The distance between the tracks is
6
about
feet
6 feet
7
inches.
It matches. It matches.
The vehicle would have been heavy, as these tracks are quite deep.
Okay, we've got a link here. We have a link. What? What am I missing here? What am I missing exactly?
The vehicle would have been heavy, as these tracks are quite deep.
I don't feel like it's... Wait,
The vehicle
stone.
pressed this stone into the ground. It would have been quite heavy.
Okay.
These traces are relatively fresh and were made by a large truck loaded with materials. The traces found at the disassembled shed near Evesham and at the lake were from the same vehicle.
I'd agree.
An abandoned gypsy caravan. This place was abandoned fairly recently.
Yeah, because the fire's still going. What's that? Broken bottle.
Observing the coastline and the moored boats, we are able to see that the lake's water level dropped. The lake has flooded the quarry. The dam was probably breached.
There's something here. What's this? What's that?
A label with the name Las Zarpas.
Where are the archives? How do we get into the archives? Do I have to go back to the... I want to have a look at the archives about Les Zarpas. Where's the horse? What does that say up there? Greetings from Lake Beach. I think the boot is important.
My search should be focused upon the name Las Zarpas.
Okay.
My search should be focused upon the name Las Zarpas.
Is there going to be something specific that is about that, is it? And there we go. They make barges for heavy goods transportation.
Here it is.
Okay. Look, I think we can introduce that. No? Oh, there. No? What? Yeah. I would say that is correct. Right, we need to go and have a look at that side railway branch at Evesham. I feel like we'd looked at that a lot. Right, where's this side branch? Oh, of course you have to go on the railway. You see, is that a whistle there as well? Which, of course, was used on that dummy train. Let's see what this guy says.
It appears that there was a small warehouse near your station and that it was disassembled. Why is that?
It was burgled overnight about 2 weeks ago.
Ah.
The police have already started their investigation, but I doubt that they'll find anything.
What was inside the warehouse?
Nothing of value. A few 100 feet of standby rails and some spare railway parts. But it wouldn't be easy to steal all of that. Why would anyone want to?
See you later, my good man.
Right. I think so. I think so. Why is this red? Could have been sunk. It could have been. What's this pointing to? Has it been sunk in the quarry? I'm not sure it has. I'm not sure it has. I don't think it did sink it. I don't think they sunk it. I don't think they did sink it, right? No, I don't think the train was hidden there. It doesn't matter so much about the total cost of the prototype, because if he's trying to claim on like 5 insurances, I don't think we can know that. Okay. We'll go with political gain. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens here.
Then the case is solved, Holmes. What do you intend to do?
Well, I shall require assistance for the arrests. There were accomplices.
Ah, but I know that look. You have your own ideas. What are they, Holmes?
On the one hand, we have the local constabulary and advice from our friend Lestrade. The problem we have there is that the authorities seem to be incapable of acting quietly. They rely on brute force. It could result in an international scandal. Our other option is Brother Mycroft and his tedious political games. He will locate the guilty parties without any trouble, but it will be a long and drawn-out process, and possibly with some compromise that will be to Mycroft's benefit. But I think I'd prefer to give Mycroft a chance. We should overlook our personal differences on this occasion.
Let us go home, then. I'd like to begin writing a draft of this story.
No, I did not say that we had finished here yet.
Well, all right. What did I miss?
Watson, we know that the Barkazas Company directors were drowned in the flooded quarry, along with the train and Robinson's prototype. But we still need to corner the guilty party.
But how do you intend to prove... Oh, no. Please don't tell me we have to dive into the lake.
Huh. You may rest assured that I have a far better idea. We have only to use our corrupt Doncaster station master as bait. He will unwittingly trap our Mexican friend.
Of course, you already had a plan. I shall follow you, Holmes.
Okay, to Doncaster.
Well, the case is solved, and we shall be heading
we've
home.
made the right call
May
here.
we have 2 tickets to London, please?
Right away. Wait a minute. You've solved the case?
In a manner of speaking, can you believe that the rescue service miraculously saved one of the Chileans who were on board the train? The police have ordered his immediate escort to London on the next train.
He pulled through, then? He's alive?
Yes, by extreme good fortune. His condition is quite serious, and the method of transportation has its risk, but he will be held securely by the doctor and police officers. The gentleman carries some vital information on this case. I am sure of it.
Ah, really?
Your station will be famous, Mr. Duff. The journalists will be here before you know it. Goodbye, sir.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
So what's going to happen then? Oh. Oh, look what it is.
Gentlemen, you are under arrest.
Caramba! You traitor! You double-crossed me!
Oh shit. Do I have to act quick here? I was just enjoying the story. Yes! Patoom!
Good shot, Watson. I always knew you were a talented marksman.
I didn't want another life lost in this case, Holmes.
Yeah, I need to hear from this guy.
Oh my God! I thought I was a dead man.
You are.
You shouldn't be so glad about it. You'll be up before the judge.
Your testimony will be of great importance to the investigation. I would remind you that your cooperation will be the best way to ease your sentence. By the way, Watson, would you be so kind as to give me some shooting lessons later on?
Yes, but not in our sitting room, and not with you wearing a blindfold.
Okay. I'm going to accept that decision. And that, my friends, is where we end case 2. I'll press continue on this, and I'll come back to case 3. Just so it saves. Bloodbath. Or bloodbath, as I would say in Newcastle. Okay, and I think we'll call it a day there. Thanks for watching. You might have been watching on, I don't know, VOD, replay, whatever you want to call it.